Well, hello everybody. This is KA6PDY, and I'm coming to you with the Boefeng UV-25 radio. It's the newest radio from Boefeng. Seems to be a popular radio right now. Everybody's making videos about it, and I thought I'd jump into the mix and make one myself. Now, it is a big radio. It's 7 inches tall. It's heavy. It's 1.5, 1.45, depending on your measurement scale, pounds. I like it because it's big. It's not like the funky little radios that they sold before. I had the UV-5R, and it isn't. I never really liked it. I don't really like Boefeng radios. I'm not a Chinese radio guy, but I thought I'd buy this one because it looked cool. And yeah, so here's a size to a Yaesu radio, a little handheld. The Yaesu FT4X. So you can see the size comparison. That's about the size of a UV-5R. So it's almost twice the size if you put them on top of each other. So yeah, it's really nice. It has a bunch of settings in it. Has the batteries on the back here, 5,200 milliamps. It's screwed on to keep it secure. It has contacts, so like if they come out with a stand-up charger for it, or a drop-in, or cradle, or whatever you want to call it. But they don't have that right now. It's just you plug in the back. Here's the plug here, if I can get it open. So I can get it here. There it is. You plug right in there with your USB, and has a little light here. It's red. It's kind of like an orangish red when it's charging. It's not really bright. It's really dull light, and then it's green when it's ready to go. It's all lime colored green. Let's see, it has a bunch of settings on the side here. Your basic switches, basic push to talk. Has the port for your microphone and or programming cable. So I happen to have the microphone. Here's the microphone for it, Boefeng, and there's your basic plug-in just like that. There you go. It's plugged in, ready to go microphone-wise. It does, I don't know if it's just this model or if it's this microphone, but it is a little kind of loose, so it might come out just slightly. It'll just become a jar, and then you'll lose your audio. But anyway, the microphone's pretty cool too, because it has a little thing there. You can plug another speaker in, so you can plug it. I guess you can, you know, if you have an ear plug or something like that, you can plug it in. And that's my cat in the background if you hear him meowing. And there's that. It's pretty nice. Now, I like the aesthetics of it. It's got the funky heavy-duty type on-off button. That's all it does, on-off. Doesn't do squelch or anything. It's got this little bracket to hold it in place, I guess, if you drop it. It's got its flashlight. Let's see. Yeah. Flashlight does that. If you hold it down hard, steady. So if you're out somewhere, you can, get lost, leave it, and someone might hear it. The antenna. Well, the antenna that comes with it is this style gooseneck antenna. And for all capabilities or reality, you really can't walk around with this thing sticking out of your back pocket or whatever. So I put on a basic 2-meter 440 antenna. This is 2 meters 440, but it's unlocked, so it can go to other frequencies also. It can go on to GMRS, MERS, FRS, business, whatever. As long as you got the proper license to operate on those frequencies, I don't see a big problem about it. I know there's people that frown upon the open radios, but this is the one. I like it. I got it off eBay. I found out later that there is a difference between the eBay radios and the Amazon radios. Amazons are locked, so you can't do anything except 2 meter 440. eBay radios are open, so you can go on basically any frequency. I did not know that until it was after it was done, and someone else bought one, and they bought it through Amazon, and we figured out what was going on. It's pretty easy to operate. I know I keep wiping it because the screen gets kind of filled with fingerprints. Let's see. Oh, when you turn it on, it does have FM. Let's put on something that
runners running Sunday in our California International Marathon. We want to welcome you to Sacramento, and wherever home is, we invite you to take us back home with our free iHeart.
Anyway, that's 92.5 here in the beautiful town of Sacramento, California. They're having a big foot race this weekend, November 7th, I believe, or December 7th, I believe it is. Sunday, December 7th. Rest in peace, all the everybody that died at Pearl Harbor. I remember that. And anyway, back to the radio. So when you first turn it on, it has, you'll see it for a split second. There is a setting in here. It shows you the voltage. So right now it's at 8.2, but it also has a little battery icon up here in the corner where it will start turning, it'll start draining, and then it'll turn red when you have to charge it. I haven't had to do that. I've had to charge it up, but just a little bit. I haven't used it a lot, so let's see. Menu. I'll just start at the beginning because that way, let's see, 01. Yeah. Okay. So menu settings in here. It has 44 menus, 44 settings for different things. I don't know them all. I only know the ones I know or have to use. You can program it by hand, or you can program it by computer through Chirp. Chirp has it in there. I don't use Chirp. Personally, I'm not a Chirp guy. I like programming my radios by hand because my feeling is if you're out in the field somewhere having to do something or change a frequency that's not in your radio, you know how to put it in. You don't have to get a computer and put it in and all that stuff because you don't have a computer with you all the time. Yeah, so anyway, it's on right now. It's set in a MERS channel right now, which you can program MERS in here too. If you didn't know, maybe you do know, maybe you don't know. The first MERS channels 1 through 3, are narrowband. And if you see that little N right there, it means a narrowband. And the last two channels, channel 4 and 5 on MERS, are wideband, which you can change that in the settings here on the radios. I'll show you in a few minutes when I get to that menu setting. But anyway, let's go back to the menus. So the first menu, or channel 00, menu 00, is squelch. You can set your squelch that way, so you don't pick up other people talking on your channel or what have you, so it won't get interference. You can squelch it out. Let's see, channel 2 is step. I have it at 2.5. I just leave it there because I'm not sure exactly what that's for. Transmit power, high, middle, and low. You can program in You can change it manually, or you can program it on a channel. I have it programmed in on a couple channels that are low power. Channel 3 is save. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Vox, you can set it to talk. It'll, you can talk into it. You don't have to key it up. So you can just voice talk to it. There's that setting. Here's the wide narrow band. And when you want to go in the menu, you see the number blinking, 05. But when you want to go into the menu to change it, you hit the menu button again. Then your optional blink. So you want to switch it to narrow, let's say. Go to narrow. See the end changes up there? But if you go back to wide, which is what usually radios are, you go to that again, hit it, and it goes away. It goes back to wide setting. ABR, I'm not sure what that is. I've just left it what it is. TDR, I don't know what that is. Beep prompt, I turned that off so the thing isn't constantly beeping. You can turn it on, as simple as this. And it's back on, you see. So, but I get tired of that, so I turned it off. And simple, just hit the button again, go up, hit it again, and it's off. Let's see, 9 timeout timer, it's 120 seconds. I'm probably going to lower it down a little bit, so just in case the radio leans up against something, or it's in your car, on the other seat, or wherever, it doesn't key up and throw a dead carrier for, a long time. CTS codes. You can put in the CTS codes for your repeater offsets or your repeaters. So you can have it, you can put your code in, even if you're receiving, like let's say you're receiving a frequency, like fire, police, or whatever, you can put in the tone so it doesn't pick up other transmissions on that same frequency. It blocks it. So anyway, it has a received tone. It also has received digital tone. So you can put the digital mode in there. Transmit tone and transmit digital. So there you go. There is a difference between digital and regular CTSS. I don't know all the specifics about it, but there's a difference. Scan CTSS. I think that has to do with you can have the radio scan. If you're near somebody talking, let's say you want to find out what their frequency is or their tone is, you hit CTSS tone or scan, and it'll start scanning until it picks it up. Same with DCS tone. CDCSS. I don't know exactly what that one is, but I just leave it alone. Voice off. Voice is the, little voice telling you everything. I'll put it on real quick if you don't know.
Confirm.
It's kind of annoying. So then you can turn it off.
Confirm.
You might leave it on when you're first programming it. It helps kind of get the idea what the menu numbers are. Language, English, Chinese. DTMF-ST. I don't know what that is, so it's off. I leave it off. S code. I thought that was squelch code, but I'm not sure what that is. SC reverse or receive. I don't know. Push to talk ID. No, I don't have that either. Wait, is that the one bot? No, I don't. Light. The push to talk light. So when you click down on it, it's supposed to stay on 8 milliseconds and then turn off. MDF. Oh, so when you're programming in the frequencies, if you want to have it channels instead of frequencies, right now it's set to frequency. So let's say you want to, okay, so I'll show you real quick. Wait a minute. I'll show you that real quick here. So right now it's in frequency. So you go to menu 24, menu, see, it blinks. That's your choice. and you hit that little button, pops down, a little circle. Hit that again, and it's in mode. See, now you're channel 84, like whatever. So it's in channels, so it doesn't show the frequency. So you want to set it back, change it to frequency. See, it's blinking again. Wait a minute. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing here. Oh, I put it in. Okay, it's back into there. See, it's back into frequency mode. There is name. You can do alpha lettering, but you have to do it through chirp. You can't do it through the radio itself, which kind of sucks. Let's see. BCL, I'm not sure what that is. Auto lock, you can have it auto lock, but you need a lock code or you're locked out. I'm still trying to figure out how to set that, if it's a factory set or if it's you can program in a new code. Your shift differential, see up here, the little minus. When you key up the radio, well, I'm not going to do it too because I don't want to key up on something, but it'll subtract 600 hertz. That's for ham radio. So you can set it for plus or minus. Right now this is saying plus, but that's not for this one. It's just that way. But I'll show you real quick here. So you see plus, and then there's a minus. It's blinking. Hit minus, and it should. Let's try it again here. Okay. Should go to, hold on. All right, well. All right, so that's the way that works. Offset. So you can change your offset for your repeater inputs to whichever you need. Memory channel. It's pretty basic. You put in the memory channel you want. Like you want to put in a certain channel into a certain frequency, so a certain channel number. Like I put the national call-in frequency is 146520. I put it in channel 52. So you come up here, you go 052. There it is, channel 52. It's all what you want to do, you know. You can do it any way you want. Delete channel, same thing, opposite. You find the channel you want to delete, you delete it. If you want to delete for whatever reason, made a mistake or you don't want it anymore. All mode, not sure what that is. STE, I'm not sure what that is. RP, I don't know what that is. Roger, can put a Roger beep in there. You can have the beep, or you can have the like it's a tone burst. It's pretty cool sounding. I'll do it real quick here, give you an example. So I have my MERS channel set in here. So it's channel it's 8. There it is. So this is what it sounds like. Okay, I'm sure you know what it sounds like, but for those you don't, here's what the beep sounds like. I'm setting my other radio so it'll hear it. There we go. There's the other beep. That's on MERS. So, and then they have another one, which is, this one's kind of cool. I like it. The tone burst of 1200. It's pretty cool sounding, but I leave it off. So hit it again where it's blinking, then beep, then off. There you can hear it with nothing going on. That's that. Let's see. Tone, I'm not sure. I think this is for European radios or Europe. So if you have it in Europe, to open up repeaters. Menu exit time. So you had on here, you have it sitting in menu, it'll time out in 20 seconds. Vox delay, I guess that's for Vox. power on message. Now this is kind of cool too. So when you first get the radio, of course, it'll be logo. So when you first turn it on, all right, let me try this again. Hold on. All right. Oh, it was 40. So when you first turn it on, so set it to logo. All right, now it's on logo again. Let's see if this works. So when you first turn it on for like, you can't control the time it's on there, but for the split second, it'll say Boefeng. I like the voltage better myself, so you know what your voltage is on your radio. So now it's on voltage, so you turn it. See, 8.2. 8.2 volts, it's telling you real quick. Now, I don't have all the meters and things like that to check if it's the right output power and all that stuff. I don't know that. I mean, as long as it connects, it works, it's good to go. Pretty simple that way. Let's see. Step 2.5. That isn't for the repeaters. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. TX power, high, middle, low. Save off 1, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't know all these settings are on here. I don't mess with them if I don't know what they are. Wide, narrow, so you could change your frequency for wide, narrow band mode. I told you that earlier. That's wait, did I go? Oh, I hit the wrong button here. Hold on. Hold on. I went to the, okay. I went to the wrong mode. I guess I hit something there. Okay, it was power, voice, I guess primary. I'm not sure what that is. Reset all. Well, obviously what this one is, if you hit reset all, it'll reset everything in the radio, which won't be that good. Unless you need to, when I was first programming it, I made a few mistakes. I couldn't figure them out, so I had to reset the whole thing. I didn't have many frequencies in it, so it wasn't that big a deal. But it resets the radio to factory settings. That, I would say, use in your last ditch effort to figure out what was going on. Power on, password. Like I said, I don't know if you could program in a password or not. Right now it's just 0000. Stopwatch. Why do they have a stopwatch? I don't know, but it's got a stopwatch in it. So you hit that to clear. 45. Scramble mode, which is pretty cool because you can scramble your voice. Of course, you need another radio that's in the same scramble mode. But if you, I'll put it, okay, let's see if we can do this here. I'll switch radios so you can hear what it sounds like. Test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test. Test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test. So I was saying test 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, test. Pretty cool. So it has 3 mode settings. They all sound the same to me, so I mean, maybe it's just different voice optics and stuff like that. Anyway, set it to off. Test 1, 2, 3, and we're back to normal. Now, let's see, wait a minute. 45, 46, and it gives you your version. So I guess you can update it, but you have to do that through your computer. And that's it. That's for the modes. Let's see. There are quick menu channels or quick menu. So let's say you want to transmit, or you want to set your squelch. You hit, no wait, Wait a minute. It goes, I think it's, yeah. So you hit the green button first and then the number, and it'll take you to that, take you to that menu mode. So that's all you do. Let's see if I do the beep. Right. So you hit that and that, and you can change your beep to on and off, Vox mode, timeout timer, save, transmit power, I believe that's what it is, step. So you can do a few things here on out. I forgot it also has one touch.
Was 2.45 and the relative humidity was 89%. The barometric pressure.
It has your one touch, your 10 channels in the weather band where you can search for your local weather frequency, or you can scan down here. Hold that button down.
45 degrees.
It'll scan. Same with the regular mode, or regular. You can go up here and hold that button and it'll start scanning whatever you got in there. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't.
Yes, I believe it.
That's a repeater about 60 miles away.
Ordinate.
The only problem with the scan is you can't skip the channel. Like let's say you get a channel that locks up all the time for whatever reason, and you want to skip it, you can't skip it. So you have to go in the programming in on Chirp to skip the channel, which is a pain in the butt. Either that or you just delete the channel, one of the two. Which I've done on a couple channels. Had to delete them. And that's about it. I mean, I like the radio. I guess it's because it reminds me of the old Motorola MX radios back in the early the 80s, 90s. From this face screen here, which is, I found out is fake. I thought it was aluminum or something like that, but it's plastic. But it does feel like if it falls or drops, it will last. Oh, the antenna. I've got the antenna that came with it. And I also got that tactical repeater. You can unfold it and it goes about a quarter wave. Let's see if I can do this here. My cat likes to play with it, so it's got fur on it. But anyway, it's called the blade or tactical or whatever you want to call it. But you can fold it like that. Fold it like that. Fold it different ways. I just fold it in half. And that was probably the thing breaking, I don't know. Anyway, and then it's got its little Velcro clip there. And it's good to go. So there's that. What else do I have? I think that's it. I showed you the microphone already. So that's it. So if you like this video or it helps you or doesn't help you or whatever, go ahead and leave a comment and like and subscribe if you like all that stuff. And we'll see you later. I might try another radio also. I might do the Yaesu VX or FT4X next. Let me know if you want to know about this radio, the Yaesu FT4X. All right, thanks. Have a good day, good night, good evening, wherever you are in the world.